Tito hard. Got Tito with a left hook that time. It's another one of these rounds where I suspect that Tito Trinadad has landed more punches, but Roy has landed some harder punches, and that's going to be subjective as how the judges score this round. I'm going to have to give this round to Roy Jones. But that's a question mark round.
Más vivo, está bien. Estamos ganando la pelea.
Unofficially, I got a dead even after 6 rounds, 57-57. Tito winning 1, 2, and 5, and Roy 3, 4 in that 6th round.
No podemos coger esos golpes. Está bien.
But again, I put a question mark next to the 6th round because it depends on how the judges determine whether the accumulation of punches of Tito are more valuable than the 4 or 5 hard blows that Roy Jones actually landed. I think that the damage doled out by Jones is more significant than what Trinadad did. And watch the antics at the end of the round. I don't know what the heck that was. All right, here we go. Round number 7. Roy Jones facing you to the right of your screen. Felix Tito Trinadad to the left of your screen in a dead even fight. And this is almost exactly as billed. A very interesting fight. As close as it is and as close as the rounds have been. Roy Jones has been successful with the pot shots with the right hand. Tito Trinadad pretty much has been working the body at Jones, but is not taking any toll on Jones. Jones superbly and supremely confident in this fight. At times has taunted Tito Trinadad, making a mockery of him. Jones loads up the left hook and then whistles at Tito. This guy's really taunting Trinadad, making it like the whole thing is a joke. Tito answers with shots downstairs. Roy's shots just look so much heavy when he lands it. Caught Tito. Oh! He caught Tito with the right hand, and it was one of those delayed shots. And Tito's down. The count's up to 6 and 7 and 8. He may not be able to recover from this. He was hit with a shot. And it was one of those delayed reactions where the brain just crashes into the skull and then shows the power of Roy Jones Jr. as Trinadad went down with a shot that took him to the canvas and his legs aren't totally back. And Roy knows he's got him hurt, and Roy would like to finish him off right now. And in this thing, the uppercut, right hand. Tito's in trouble. His legs aren't there, and he has absolutely no power, and Roy knows it. Roy bends over trying to land the right hand. Tito is actually almost defenseless right now. Digging body shot. His punches just don't have any significant power. So Tito Trinadad has felt the power of Roy Jones Jr. Hence the supreme confidence of Roy Jones. So if the fight were close after 6, it's not close anymore. There's a lot of time here that Jones can catch him with another shot. And you get the idea and the look in the eyes of Roy Jones that he can finish this thing anytime he wants. Tito's got the bounce back in his legs, but his punches don't have any sting. Right hand caught Tito again. There's a powerful right hand, the left temporal bone of Tito Trinadad. With 12 seconds to go in the round, Roy continues to pour it on. Uppercuts. So Tito taking some serious damage here in the 7th round. That's the best round of the fight for Roy Jones Jr. Certainly the most definitive round. Did he lift him off the hook? I don't know. The big question is he can seemingly do whatever he wants anytime he wants.
Can you ask him to lift his right glove? Okay. Vamos, Tito. Mano alta, Tito. ¿Está bien? Yo voy a estar pendiente de todo.
Watch this shot now. There it is, a right hand right on the temple bone. And then it's one of those delayed shots where the brain crosses the skull, and there's the knockdown. This will show it better. Boom, right there, and boom, the legs go. And he was really staggering too. This happened right in front of where I'm sitting. To look into his eyes, I was questioning whether he'd eventually be able to get up. So again, to this point in the fight, considerable difference in the power, and that's the reason why the odds makers had Jones a prohibitive favorite in this fight. Tito Trinadad doesn't appear that he can handle it at 170 pounds.
Please, Ricky.
Roy Jones Jr. looks so much stronger. And even though, the fight was real close through 6 rounds, and it's still, for that matter, close, but Tito just doesn't appear to have the power to hurt Jones at all. And Jones knows it. He's fighting that way. Now it looks like he's in a second gear that he wants to turn it up a notch and finish this thing off as he snaps the head back at Tito with a couple of good jabs. And also, Jones has done a nice job in defending himself, and that Tito Trinadad hasn't been able to hit him with a really good left hook upstairs. I mean, this is Tito Trinadad. It's a rusty Tito Trinadad, maybe after a 2.5-year layoff.
Watch your head.
But certainly Jones looks better than he did against Hanshaw and against Prince Badi Ajamu. And those were his last 2 12-round victories. Everything on the gloves taken by Roy Jones. Roy takes a deep breath, goes with that right hand again. That's been the power shot. That was the shot that dropped Tito Trinadad in the last round. And now Tito is fighting, in a lot of ways it reminds me of the Winky Wright fight, in that perhaps Jones watched the Winky Wright fight defensively, and that he's got his hands up there and just catching everything that Tito throws upstairs, because this is the way Winky defended against him. But Jones much more aggressive here, offensive-minded now, and this is the 8th round after dropping Tito in the 7th. Totally outboxing Tito Trinadad. He's outboxing him, that he's landing shots like that. Tito has a look on his face like the mouse with a big cat sitting in front of him. And Roy looks like the Cheshire Cat as he digs to the body. This Tito throwing everything he's got. It's like a gnat on the back of an elephant. I mean, his punches just don't seem to have any power at all. And this is a guy, who's fighting at 147, was wasting guys with power shots. There's Jones loading up power now with about 12 seconds to go in this round. Closing seconds of the 8th round. And that's just a round where Tito did everything he could do, but all of these taken in the gloves by Roy Jones. That's another round for Jones Jr. So Jones, in my score sheet, at least 3 points out in front in this fight right now.
How you feeling? Good, man. All right. Way to go. Way to go. You're walking him down. Try to keep them punches in front of you. Try to keep them punches in front of you. Just don't walk in. Walk in behind your shots. Now everything else working fine. Still circling him a little bit. I'd like you to get to your right a little bit more.
Hook body, what are you doing? My hook head, hook body. Is he dropping down the catch hook?
Yeah, he moving to the left.
No, that's not what he's doing. Last time, hook head, hook body. What is he doing? Hook head, hook body. He's trying to hook back. He's blocking the hook too, right?
Yeah.
He's putting his hand down.
Yeah. Nice job, man.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Listen to this, analyzing it, man.
All right, seconds out.
When they talked about the body shots of Roy Jones, he's got terrific body shots. Remember the shot against the ribs of Virgil Hill in that fight years ago? I mean, in spite of the fact he's 39 years of age, he still has it in his arsenal.
Wipe the corner.
All right, here we go. Round number 9, scheduled for 12. Roy Jones Jr., in my opinion, clearly out in front of this fight, having had Tito Trinadad in what was apparently a seesaw battle through the 6th round. But even through the 6th round, you got the idea that Jones's power was much more than Tito Trinadad. Tito throwing a lot of punches in the rounds that he won were an accumulation of punches, but the accumulation of the punches is not getting the job done for Tito Trinadad, in my opinion. Jones has the power, and he's a smart guy in the ring. I mean, you hear him discussing with his coach, Alton Murchison, exactly what Tito Trinadad is doing and how he can counter it. 2 right-hand leads that time. Tito victimized by the right hand back in the 7th round when he got hit in the delayed reaction, took him off his feet. A real solid right hand to the temporal area. Trinadad in his early career is a guy that was knocked down a few times in his career. He used to say, once Tito got knocked down, look out, now you're in trouble. The problem is, against Roy Jones, even though he's looking pretty good right now,